have been convicted with 3 criminal offences as a result of a protest that I did last.
This is Tash Peterson, and she just got worse. If you've been using YouTube for at least a few years now, then you've definitely heard of the infamous vegan teacher.
3, 2, 1, sing! Eating animals wrong, McDonald's hurting animals fun.
Yeah, she was definitely something. But since the era of vegan teacher had ended, another vegan seemed to take her place, only this time, she was way worse.
Blatant acts of animal abuse and animal cruelty.
Huh?
Human beings are subjected to slavery. If you were in their position, would you want to be paraded around like an object?
Animal cruelty? Don't you think we're being just a little over dramatic, Tosh? Like, it's literally a children's event, and I mean, the pony is just relaxing and getting pets. But if you guys haven't figured out what her shtick is by now, Tosh is an extreme animal rights activist. So much so to the point where she almost got into a fight with literal butchers.
Vegan activists have shocked Christmas crowds by staging protests with a pig's head in shopping centres across Perth. It was a blitz on butchers, but one decided it was time to fight back.
So I want to give a little bit more of a backstory before I show what's going on. So basically, Tash went into some kind of shopping center with some fake bloody clothing and a severed pig head. Once again, I'm assuming it's fake. And after she was inside, she started screaming in front of a butcher's shop about how eating animals is abuse, and then this happens.
These two were never going to see eye to eye, but today they came face to face.
Can we just appreciate for a moment how she hopped over that counter flawlessly? Like, she isn't even that tall.
Somebody get that name for me.
So hard that their feet came off. They burned from
The bizarre showdown unfolded in front of Jake's Continental Butchery in Cardinia as Christmas shoppers watched on in disbelief.
happy and proud of your business, then you wouldn't be angry at me.
Now, of course, I'm no genius, but I think she's angry at you because you're disrupting her business and everyone's day. And I honestly don't know why people do this, but I feel like the worst way of trying to get people to hear you out and possibly get on board with your beliefs is trying to shame them into it.
They were 6 months old when they were forced into a carbon dioxide gas chamber.
Like, that almost never works. Because, for example, if I'm like happily enjoying a sandwich and then you come along and start screaming in my face about how it's wrong to eat a sandwich and you start shaming me for it, for starters, I'm going to think you're insane and I'll probably just buy another one just to make you madder. I mean, even a simple Google or ChatGPT search can tell you that this way isn't effective. So with that in mind, that makes me wonder, is she really doing all of this because she's passionate about veganism and animal rights? Or is it possibly something else?
Would you guys ever consider drinking human breast milk?
No.
Why not?
That's just weird.
Do you drink cow's milk?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yes, you do.
Wouldn't you think that's more weird, drinking another species' breast milk?
I don't know why, but I feel like now is a good time to tell you that she also has an OnlyFans. Now for me, the suspicion starts to kick in.
Y'all know what's going on. And so do I.
Now, I'm not gonna say she's a fake vegan or animal rights activist. I'm just saying, first off, it is kind of strange how she goes to some of these events and street interviews with little to no clothing on.
So you're not vegan, right? It kind of sounds like you don't really know what.
I'm sorry, but like, look at her face. I'm gonna assume that that's the guy's girlfriend, and I can just tell that she can't believe this shit is happening right now.
What is and what isn't vegan, so I really don't believe that you're actually vegan. What does veganism mean?
Like steak and shit.
But going back to my main point, I just personally don't see how going out in lingerie correlates at all to the cause she's supposedly trying to support. To me, it just looks like she's trying to subtly promote a different kind of message, which makes sense because people like this live off of the attention. They continuously try to up the stakes to see what they can do now in order to grab the most eyes.
The animal rights activist who ran onto the ground during WA's first ever AFL Women's Derby says she's not sorry for the stadium stunt.
Finish, but it was all about this clunk in the goal square. Big finish.
Let's think about this for a moment. How did this help veganism? She ran onto the field, got booed, and potentially had to pay a $12,000 fine. What are the positives in this? Oh wait, I know one. It's called exposure. People are going to look online to see the crazy lady who ran onto the field with vegan booty labeled on her buttocks, probably stumble across some videos of her wearing lingerie, and from there, probably find out that she has an OF. All of which would has to do with veganism, right?
Shut up, bitch.
You guys don't want to eat chickens,
Really
you guys don't want to eat animals, but let's just be real. The whole world eats meat. Even you guys as a vegan population, it's gonna do nothing because people, They like what they like. They're not going to change it up just because of your
But what
guys'
about
values.
you? Why?
Me?
What's stopping you from no longer contributing to animal abuse and murder?
The fucking taste!
No, that's actually so real right now. This whole time I've been making this video, I've just been thinking about a nice chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A I'm gonna have right after this video. Put some Chick-fil-A honey mustard sauce on there and it's like heaven. And also, just an FYI, I feel like a lot of people are under the impression that Tosh has been vegan her whole life, when in reality, she was a non-vegan eating meat and animals for like 23 years of her life.
Have you ever eaten meat? Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, I did.
Apart from on your own account.
For 23 years.
Oh, I thought it was 15.
Yeah.
There you go. You know how it's good to say.
So she became a vegan recently, and then all of a sudden she starts going insane? No, I'll tell you exactly what happened.
We got him.
Which is, of course, only my opinion. I think what happened is she saw all of the attention vegan teacher was getting, and she thought, damn, if that's all it takes to get attention, I'll do the same thing she's doing, but just go a little further so I stand out. And you know what the funny thing is? I actually just found an article that basically supports everything that I was just alleging. In this article where Tosh is being sued, it states that Tosh Peterson earned $400,000 from 2021 to 2022, and she got this obviously from OnlyFans. But wait, it gets better. Her bank accounts could only point to a $100 donation to an animal charity. So you mean to tell me she was making $400,000 and she only donated $100 to animal charity? You know, the thing she seems to be so passionate about?
This is the largest Holocaust in history, and this is what you support if you're not vegan.
And there is one more part, which is what I've been saying the entire time. They claim Tosh Peterson used her vegan stunts to get people to sign up for her OF account and pay for access to her risque photos. And in layman terms, that just means she doesn't give a f about veganism. My thing is, at least with the vegan teacher, she was weird, but I at least got the sense she actually cared about what she was talking about. With Tosh, it's just the same as any other OF girl. They get in where they fit in and will play the part just for the money. I honestly wouldn't even be surprised if she wasn't even vegan and she was still just eating meat on the low.
What do you mean by that?
But before I end the video, I want to play her latest TikTok of her talking about being charged for some crimes, just for some satisfaction.
I have been convicted with 3 criminal offences as a result of a protest that I did last year at a restaurant who had banned all vegans from their venue. I've received $2,500 in fines and a community-based order which requires me to do 30 hours of community service, and I am under this order for a period of 6 months, which means I cannot leave the state of Western Australia, and basically I'm in big shit if I commit another criminal offence.
All I gotta say is praise God and hopefully they give her more. I wanted to end the video by saying we're literally almost at 100k subs, which is honestly a dream I never thought was possible. I've had this dream since I was playing Minecraft Factions on Cosmic PvP, but I'm not gonna start yapping. I just wanted to say thanks guys, and I really appreciate y'all. I have ordered some custom Curse OG hoodies, so for those who wanted some, just stay posted for that because it'll be coming soon. I also just kind of made a Twitter. It was like an old account that I turned into this YouTube account, so if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, make sure to drop that follow. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.